In a small village, surrounded by endless fields, lived a boy named Arham. He was not born rich, nor did he have special opportunities. But he had something more powerful, a dream. His father was a farmer. Every day, he worked in a burning sun, his hands rough and tired. Arham helped his father in the fields, but his heart was somewhere else. He wanted to learn, to grow, to do something big in life. But there was a problem. The village had only one school, and Arham could not afford to go there. Still, he didn't lose hope. Every day, he stood outside the classroom, listening carefully to the teacher's words. One day, the teacher noticed him and gave him an old, torn book. It was the first book Arham ever owned. That book changed everything. At night, when others slept, he studied under a small oil lamp. He read every word again and again. People laughed at him. A farmer's son trying to be successful? Impossible, they said. Even his father told him, "Son, we are poor. People like us don't become great." But Arham refused to believe it. Years passed. He knew that if he wanted to change his life, he had to take a big step. So, at 18, he left home and walked miles to the city. He had no money, no place to stay, and no one to help him. But he had one thing, his determination. In the city, life was tough. He worked as a cleaner during the day and studied at night under streetlights. Sometimes he had no food to eat. Sometimes he was so tired that he could barely keep his eyes open. People mocked him. "Go back home. You will never succeed." But Arham didn't listen. He knew that pain was temporary, but regret would last forever. After years of struggle, something amazing happened. He got a scholarship to a top university. The boy who once listened to classes from outside was now studying inside a big classroom. But he didn't stop there. After finishing university, he started a company to help poor children get an education. He wanted to give others the opportunity he never had. The same people who once laughed at him now spoke his name with respect. One day, Arham returned to his village. But this time, he wasn't a poor farmer's son. He was a successful man. He looked at the fields where he once worked and smiled. He had not only changed his life, he had changed the lives of many others. And in that moment, he knew success is not about where you come from. It's about how hard you are willing to work. So if you are struggling, if people doubt you, if life is hard, don't give up.